What does it all mean? I feel like I've heard of this before. What is it on Steam?
Sorry, what did you say?
I said, is this on Steam?
Yeah, you don't need the game to play it. The website is in the top left of the screen share over here, and
I sent a link in the
and then you just put in the room code, and then you can join.
How does that mean I'm joining? Okay, let's give it a whirl. Yellow swaggle bells. What do I do? What do you do?
You fuck over Eric when it comes in. Yeah, you fuck on Eric. That's the aim of the game.
What did you say?
Sorry. Oh.
Just explaining the game.
You had me at. Don't have to have the game.
I'm just glad I'm still alive.
Yeah. Damn, as Crimson, did you add lives to your deaths to yourself?
Shouldn't it be
yeah,
like,
I was about to
at some
say.
point?
Oh shit, I guess I'll have to be the south this game, huh?
Well,
just says waiting for something exciting.
I believe.
Me too, game.
Only Ludolf is left.
Yep.
Oh, AFQF.
Oh, I put that in.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm on a screen. My name is in green. It says I am a patrician of the
I think S. Crimson is changing his name to have the correct symbols. Although I do think it's gonna look weird if he would die now. Oh, no, he needed to add no Mike to his name. Alright. I'll be starting it. Wait. Lord Patrician S. Crimson, no Mike. I believe someone else will have to do S. Crimson's voice, because I don't think he has a mic. Oh, yay. We're gonna have another coronation. Your Majesty, you may have won the throne from King Cardoza II, but you must still answer to the council. As is tradition, they will decide what happens at your coronation. Let's get this over with. Shall we call the nobles in? Alright. Why am I not surprised in the slightest?
It's tradition.
It is true, it is tradition. Damn. Right, voting has closed. I will be tossed into the river. It's decided, the monarch will be thrown in the river. And so it begins. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Threadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up the banks, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination, or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? Right, council introductions.
The night has smiled upon us, and our plans have come to fruition. Barely, there's much to celebrate, like money. Now remember your duty. You must ensure that the grandee's interests are enforced throughout the kingdom.
Ninth, bless the South.
Indeed, ninth bless us all. Now introduce yourself to the rest of the council. Don't forget what I told you today.
Introducing myself to the patricians of the coast. Alright. Who's gonna be reading for Monsieur Grimson?
Let Ludolf do it. He's got such a
Yeah,
soothing
fuck that. I'm not
voice.
doing double. Nah, fuck that. Someone else do it.
A pleasure, your
I
serene
also
highness.
nominate Ludolf.
I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign.
I introduce myself to the chiefs of the
It's his
north.
voice.
Good luck in the days ahead, your greatness. You're
I
needed.
have no idea how many times you have said that line by now. And with
Yeah.
that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices. Meanwhile,
What do you think? Will they be a good little monarch and do as they are told?
Too early to tell, but he probably won't. We should have a backup plan, just in case.
alright. The path to victory. Your Majesty, you should learn from your predecessors. Unexpected passing. Our time on Celestav is finite. We're lucky if we can make a difference. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Well, as the greatest monarch who ever lived. I see, you're the type who likes to build lots of statues of yourself, aren't you? I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving your authority as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Right. Vic of the Big Bite clan, charismatic political mastermind, stands precariously on the longhouse crossbeam, spitting as they speak.
Kings of North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter monarch Silma. How do you make that happen? What do you want? I mean,
Probably that.
Ragnarok, but we have to do, is it Faith afterwards?
Yeah.
I don't know if we can do that.
Moment.
That's
Time
actually.
is- Okay, the chiefs plan to make an alliance with the ice giants to take over the kingdom. First, they must not be weak, or the giants won't take their proposals seriously. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must raise their military to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Chris of the No Mike Mike lineage, charismatic political mastermind, stands bathed in sunshine, speaking softly.
Praise be, Zilima now sits at the throne. The grandees are in charge, but the other regions will already be scheming to depose them. Do we stay loyal to the new monarch, or do we cut our losses and put me on the throne instead? Alright, Ludolf, what do you want? I'm just telling you now, Chris
Why
is
would I
absolutely
betray
gonna
you?
us.
If you're gonna do
Chris is gonna betray
loyalist,
us.
I will
Yeah,
be
I don't
there
like.
for you.
Disloyalty is in his blood.
Which
No, the
one's
top
loyalty? The middle one.
Top one's loyalty.
No, but I don't want to aid the monarch.
Fuck
Okay,
you too.
So, bottom two.
2 seconds.
Let's do B.
God damn it.
Respect my authority.
Hopefully you get whipped by the wizard. Indeed, a few months in the luxury of the palace, and Monarch Zuma has already forgotten what it means to be a true servant of the night.
The
Regrettable.
grandees plan to make a bargain with a wizard. These immortal spellcasters seldom get involved in political squabbles, but perhaps if the monarch was considered a threat to their autonomy. To advance their scheme, the grandees must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Aspen of the Bloody Agent family. Powerful coastal political fixer scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, speaking calmly.
Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Monarch Zilma. Something must be done.
I say you do the bottom one. But thanks.
Intimidation. The patricians plan to hold the monarch hostage in their own palace. First they must lull the spymaster into a false sense of security. To advance their scheme, the patricians must raise stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Perfect. Now let me see the laws of the land.
Get rid of veto.
I can't get rid of veto.
No. He's a tyrant, guys. We
The
gotta
Honor
get rid of
Guard.
veto.
As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards, the chiefs with their most famous warrior heroes, the patricians with champion gladiators from the arena, and the grandees of the fiercest battlements from the Sisterhood of Steel. Think carefully, your majesty, these guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries, they'd be loyal to coin above all.
Go. Grandy
Oh,
Lord
no.
goes down.
Monsieur Ludolphe.
Your Highness, the Sisters of Steel are chosen by the town. Further the toast, and you as well.
Jesus Christ. I have made my decision. I await your verdict with bated breath, your majesty. I don't need an honor guard.
The Bluetooth
God damn
device
it.
is connected
Your
successfully.
majesty, I must protest in the strongest
certainly
possible
be an
terms.
insult.
The nobles will consider this an insult to their warriors' prowess. And more importantly, without an honor guard, you're totally unprotected. Is your life worth so little? I'm willing to risk it. This is just gonna be a repeat of
This is
last
how we
time.
died last time.
But a brave,
Fine,
honorable
no doubt the
monarch
common
here.
folk will see this as a sign of strength.
No,
Who is
Big
using
Mike,
the
you didn't
goddamn-
have any guards last time.
I will be muting the
And
soundboard.
no guards at all.
But that's why I died.
I'll be muting everyone's soundboard real quick. Just a moment.
We literally like lathered him up, stuck an apple in his mouth,
Yeah,
and fed
basically.
him to the worms.
But don't blame me when you wind up on the wrong
So
end
proud
of
we
an
did
assassin's
that.
blade. Alright, an invitation.
Your Majesty, this year we will be holding the Winterfest in my clan hall. It would be an honor if you could attend.
I look forward to it.
Ha! I can't wait. Winterfest is a special time of year. You'll see.
A new trend. Lord Patrician Bloody Agent is here to see you, your majesty. He wants to sell you, a crab. A what? It's the latest trend along the coast, your majesty. The patricians have started keeping a species of jeweled crab as fashionable pet. The creatures are so rare that one can now sell for as much as a mansion. Send him away and don't waste my time like this again. Crabs, honestly, what is this kingdom coming to? Alright, we'll be starting an auction.
I want my crabs.
Sorry if I missed out on anything.
Nothing
No,
except
well,
that
okay,
someone
okay.
made you sound like a witch.
I'm broke.
Wait, what?
Sorry, man, you came out of the
Oh,
bottom.
if
I like abstain, so
Ye-
it skips this.
No, it
No,
sadly
we gotta raise
takes
our
the
authority.
We
full
need face
time.
down.
I'm sorry, but you will just have to wait. If you don't want to spend money, don't spend it.
We don't need to overspend if they don't
Yeah.
spend any money.
And we'll make sure.
Hey,
I
no,
spec-
no, Mike. Is the symbol on your family
Drop
banner? Is that
bags,
the
dude.
number of times you will die?
I never die. Except that one time you tortured me to
Yeah.
death a long, long time ago.
Okay, stability and authority has been raised. That was a lot of money from the coast that went into the stability. Holy shit.
Yeah,
A
they kinda
paper
went
full
over
of
budget for no
news.
reason.
Another dynasty event. Look at this, your majesty. The Chancellor holds up a wad of paper. On the front is printed the Daily Squawk, along with a dense block of text. They're calling it a paper of news, because everything that's written in it is new. It's like a little town crier made of parchment. What an intriguing idea. Indeed, if you look, it even has little picture stories in the back pages. How droll. The paper of news quickly takes the kingdom by storm. It seems everyone is reading it. Soon enough, there are even competitor papers, and you're being asked to give an interview.
Do it, your esteemed highness. This is beneath the dignity of your office.
Oh. Shit, I fucked my mouse up. Just a moment. There we go. Hey, if you want money, we will go for this one. See, if
Which
you
one?
want 500 personal wealth, everyone
I
loves
love
money.
money.
We're a little bit broke up in the north.
So that's how I'm
You were just
getting you on
born
my
poor
side.
and
Just
you'll
promise you
poor.
money.
I was not born poor. All my wealth was stolen.
You've never
last
had a
time.
conversation
You were born
quite
poor.
like this with a commoner before this journalist keeps actually asking difficult questions to your face. How do you respond? Let me address your question in detail. You talk at length about your justifications for your actions while the journalist takes copious notes. Once the interview is over, all you can do is wait for the article to come out the next day. To your horror, the interview makes you look terrible. The journalist hasn't lied about anything, but somehow your words have come out all wrong. You look like an idiot. Even the nobles take the article at face value, and the newspaper goes on to be the fastest selling newspaper in history, which is easy enough since they've only been around for a few months. From this point on, you'll be worried about journalists covering your every move. Well, shit. Strange ship. Your Majesty, we've received reports of a strange new ship off the shores of the coast. Apparently it has golden sails and glittering jewels lining its bow. But most of all, it's huge, bigger than 10 of our biggest galleons combined. The invasion begins! It begins! Calm down, Your Majesty. Bizarre as it may sound, we believe it may have come from the distant land of Chur. It's not really doing anything. What is our approach? Why is it always war?
They never lose. Kill them.
Order a surprise attack by the coastal fleet. A fleet of coastal warships approaches the huge vessel under the cover of night and begin to bombard it with catapult stones. The huge ship proves to have bizarre weaponry, something like a cannon that sucks all the moisture out of the air. Hundreds of your sailors are turned into withered husks. But the ship's huge size proves a hindrance. It can't maneuver easily enough to aim its weapon and ends up a sitting duck. Soon enough, it vanishes beneath the waves under a hill of boulders. As the ship sinks, most of the jewels decorating its hull are lost in the current, but the salvage is still enough for a royal ransom. The survivors swim to shore and turn out to speak the common tongue. They are interrogated by your spy master. Hopefully you'll hear more on this soon. Isn't Chur like over here? No. Wait, where was Chur?
Welcome, Lucky. If you want to join the game, feel free to head on to KOTC on the...
Oh, did more people join
webpage.
the voice chat? Oh, hey, Lucky.
Yeah, you got Lucky.
If you go to the website, the code and the website are both still here.
You look at the chat, the clan hangout.
Oh yeah,
voice
it's
chat
also
chat.
there somewhere. Yeah,
Just scroll up
the code isn't there though.
It's above all the hate speech.
above all the hate speech.
Alright, finding a spouse. Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? I don't know the gender of my person, but women. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messages to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. It's the mark.
An easy enough decision. You'll marry the grandees as we agreed before you took the throne, right? Right?
We'll see. If you send a not woman-looking woman, we might need to do different things. Down in the south, Grandee Ludolf is practicing his swordplay, cutting a dummy to ribbons. Suddenly the sky turns black, a flash of light, a boom of thunder, and the figure stands where the charred scraps of the dummy used to be. I am F. Morrow, Wizard of the Storm. Speak your piece, mortal, and be quick.
I thought we might have a common goal, and the monarch has been overstepping their bounds recently, haven't they?
This is undeniably true. Watching from the clouds, I have observed many grave injustices, committed by the monarch's minions. Technically, the precepts of magic forbid me from intervening, but alas, my colleagues abandoned that rule long ago. I suppose I gain nothing from keeping to its tail. One thing though, you must deal with the bees on my behalf.
Did you say
Yes.
bees?
On this plane they're simple insects, but in the apiary, the world of dreams and magic, they're powerful and intelligent. Call themselves the dreams of being. They have an innate fondness for royalty, and sometimes protect monarchs from magical interference. But they won't harm non-magical folk, beyond the occasional sting, so you can deal with them. For the next stage of the scheme, the grandees must lower all regions' combined farming to 14 or less in 4 seasons. Alright.
What?
I bribed
Another
you.
rebellion.
I've given you money. What do you mean?
We have enough money to start a civil war now.
No.
I was lowering your defiance. Damn.
Yes, we
The
are
winter
content.
feast.
That is fine.
After weeks of leading your baggage train along perilous mountain roads, you finally arrive at the snow-swept clan hall of Chief Faller Mad II. The hall is crammed with all the chiefs of the north, sitting cheek to cheek along tables, groaning under the weight of food and ale.
Welcome, Your Majesty, to my humble hall. Take a seat, grab a drink.
It's customary at Winter Feast to exchange gifts with the host. What did you bring?
Good God.
Yo, shut the fuck up, mate.
Just
Yeah,
right
I've
click
done
and
that
send
as
me
well.
some porn.
Little mongrel.
Well, there's no need for me to spend this much money purely because of that, because trade can't go higher.
Hmm.
Yeah, sure, an axe with an emerald encrusted shaft.
What extraordinary craftsmanship! Useless as a flagon full of seawater, of course. But it certainly looks pretty. I'll make sure all the chiefs know of your generosity.
After that, the feast lasts long into the night. The fires roar, the bards sing songs of the old days, and a lake of ale is consumed. A couple hours in, you are extremely drunk. The chiefs appreciate how much you're getting into the spirit of things. They roar with laughter at your mumbled jokes. Someone claps you on the shoulder so hard your crown falls into your beer. As winter feast draws on, and the snow piles up outside the doors, the mood in the hall turns raucous. Your memory is blotchy, but you distinctly recall getting into a fight. In your drunken haze, you tell a joke that might have been construed as a little insulting to one of the chiefs present and his mother. Oh, it's lucky!
Oi! Say that one more time, I'll batter ye.
The chief is so drunk, you're not sure he realizes you're the monarch, or perhaps he's just too far gone to care. Accept the challenge.
Oh.
It's the whole clan all
Quite
grows
gay.
hushed as you stand up and ball your hands into fists. Then with a roar they surround you both. Fight dirty. You grab a heavy iron candlestick and swing it at Lucky J, but he ducks the blow with ease and counterattacks with a swift punch to your jaw. Everything goes dark. You are revived by a splash of cold water. The chiefs are muttering that you fought dishonorably and you didn't even win. The next morning, the chiefs are scattered around the hall, groaning and nursing their hangovers. You wake up in an even worse state, sprawled onto the table, your clothing disheveled, even worse, your crown is missing. Fortunately, Chief Valaria II comes to your rescue. He'll get you washed up and find your crown before any rumors can spread. Thank you, Chief Valaria. Hiding your embarrassment, you bid farewell to the chiefs and begin the long perilous journey back to the capital. Fuck, man, I load my authority. Eligible options. Yes, I know. The Chancellor leads you to the Great Hall, where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Wait, I don't even get to meet them? There's no time for sentiment. You just need a match that befits your station and suits your political needs. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Odwin, firstborn daughter of the Northern Lucky J clan. She's your typical Northern lass, big, brawny and honest, in the same way an X to the face is honest. Despite that, she's clearly got some brains. She's an avid reader with a vast library. People say she nurses a grudge though. I can see the appeal, I suppose. From the coast, we have Clementine, the wealthy heiress to Lord Patrician S. Grimson something no Mike's estate. She spends most of her time in the solitude of her villa, so I know little about her. Could be worse, but could be a lot better. And finally from the south, Vina, the eldest daughter of the Ludov lineage. She's reputed to have an ego the size of the sun, but there's nothing wrong with confidence, right? She's been in more duels than I can count, and won them all. Oh, and she's been involved in several high-profile affairs over the years, major scandals. Not bad at all. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. I have made my decision. I need to go for the south, because otherwise I'm gonna get killed. Excellent, I'll make the arrangements. Perfect. Oh, the shipwreck survivors. Your Majesty, I have finished interrogating the survivors of the shipwreck we caused. They are members of a sect from before your time. The True Believers. They sailed off across the Eastern Sea after facing persecution in the kingdom. They say they found a home in the distant land of Chur, with a strange people who called themselves the Stone Slayers. The Stone Slayers gifted them that impressive ship, and they returned to spread the true belief on our shores. Do you believe them? Yes, my interrogations are thorough. Have they dried out yet? Because it sounds like we have some driftwood that needs burning. We can't just burn them. They've been living in Chur for years. We could learn so much by interrogating them further. Please don't burn us, and don't keep us locked up. Let us roam free in the coast to spread the principles of true belief.
I don't need heretics in my territory.
Respect my authority.
Respect my authority.
The first thing people go for, burn them. Well, that's kind of obvious what it's gonna be.
People want what
No,
people want.
please, your majesty, have mercy. I hear that mercy is an important tenet of your sect. That's just another way it differs from the true Church of the Ninth. The survivors of the shipwreck make a merry bonfire. By all accounts, they really should have stayed in Chur. Alright, let's end the season. Don't like any of these. The royal wedding. Your wedding to Vina is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital's one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Vina at your side. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife?
Say no, say no.
I do.
No.
Then I pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast. And after the feast, a dance. At the feast, your new wife Vina delivers a long, rambling speech that puts everyone to sleep. By the time you find yourself alone with Vina, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. What a wonderful occasion that was! A shame that tradition demanded we marry in St. Bertrand's Cathedral. I can assure you the temples down in the south are much grander. Let's focus on the positives, shall we?
Rudolph should read for
Oh,
his
don't
daughter.
worry. I always make the best of things. It can be tough being as gracious as I am. What are your thoughts on the state of the kingdom? Well, you know, the kingdom looks after itself. Vina immediately changes the topic to talk about something she's more interested in. Well, I am a champion fighter. Never been beaten in hand-to-hand combat. Each of my fingers has a kill count, actually. Oh god, I've married an utter twit. Well, I've never been more offended in all my life. Vina pulls away from you and retreats to the spare bedchamber, slamming the door. You're left feeling a little depressed and dreading what married life will bring. Maybe I shouldn't have married her. Bad news, your majesty. A new reef has been discovered which is overflowing with millions of jeweled crabs. Crab prices are crashing catastrophically. What? The entire kingdom will suffer financially, your majesty, with the exception of a few patricians. Curiously, Lord Patrician Bloody Agent, the very same patrician who first began the crab craze, recently sold all his crabs at a huge profit, just days before the crash. Something must be done. You summon your councillors to discuss the crab crisis. Many assembled nobles have invested heavily in the crab market, and they are casting furious glances at the patricians' benches. There we go. Your soldiers storm Lord Patrician Bloody Agent's opulent mansion. arresting him and confiscating his ill-gotten crab gold. The trial will be held as soon as possible. Outraged patricians protest that your actions are illegal and make a mockery of the law. Don't they know you're the monarch? Alright, there we go. And oh, a city in flames. That's not good.
It's great.
Your Highness, there's been a terrible fire in the city of Temishika, where once there were buildings, there's now a full field of smoldering ash. Dozens of peasants have died.
What caused this fire?
Filled with religious conviction, the townfolk seized a traveling wizard and attempted to burn him at the stake for practicing dark magic.
Did they try to burn the wizard you guys hired?
No, we haven't hired him yet. He walked out of the city unharmed. The same can't be said for those who tried to burn
This
him.
is why you never tangle with wizards. Mike.
I was hoping the council might unlock some funds from the treasury so we could rebuild.
Right. Okay. I will give everyone money if we rebuild in stone rather than wood. You guys really are trying to create civil wars, aren't you?
You guys stole my fucking crab money, bro.
Now I will execute you for this. You send word to the grandees of Tina Meska that they will be expected to rebuild their own city without the monarch's help.
Ninth, preserve us. What is the point of having a monarch
Well,
in
to
the
be
first
fair,
place?
I'm not really a absolute monarch. This is,
It's a very
yeah, I was about
democratic
to say,
monarchy,
this is also not a constitutional monarchy. This is more like a what I don't even remember the correct name for it. I used it earlier today.
Republican monarchy? Something like that?
Yeah, a republican monarchy.
Republican
That's
monarchy in it.
Far to the north, where snow blankets the landscape and wolves howl in the night, the chiefs plot to bring about the end of the world. Ragnarok.
Where is Morgana? Initial talks with the Ice Giants are going so well that they've gifted us a new patch of fertile land in
I
the
think the
northern
south
valleys.
loves that.
The gods are good. With luck, this will be the foundation of alliance strong enough to rock the world.
Aye, the Ice Giants are a formidable ally. Tall as a building and limbs like tree trunks. And those southerners don't know how to fight them like we do. But first, we must offer something the giants deserve.
A whole kingdom's worth of pillage.
Just what I was
Oh,
thinking.
no.
If we fill the kingdom with beautiful goods and plunder, the giants won't be able
For
to
the next
resist.
stage, the chief scheme, they must raise other regions trade to a combined total of 12 or more. Outwitting the spy master. Anchored a few miles from the sunny coast, Lord Patrician Bloody Agent has invited his close confidants aboard his yacht. Aren't you in prison?
Our plans are going better than expected. The spy master thinks that all is well in the kingdom, and while the cat's away, the mice shall play.
Ugh, must you compare us to mice, dastardly creatures, and I can never trap them properly.
Funny you should mention traps. Our next step is to replace the palace watch with our own agents.
Should be easy enough. If the monarch can't pay them, the watch will look for money elsewhere.
For the next stage of their scheme, the patricians must lower the treasury to 1500 or less in 2 seasons. Alright. Oh, that's not good. A new baby?
Oh yeah.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Some fine news from a knaves in the south. The baby is born on your birthday, bearing a birthmark in the shape of the number 9. Fantastic omen. Perhaps we should mark the occasion.
Grandies, I'd say you probably want to gift the parents.
D, we want D.
Oh, wonderful. God bless you, Your Holiness. Council will appreciate your generosity. There is another matter. They asked permission to name the baby after you. What do you think, Your Majesty?
The more Zilmas, the better.
Praise be, I'll have my housekeeper give them the good news.
Brandy, no Mike hurries away. A child of the south, named for you. Who knows what sort of person this baby will become? You can only hope you're around to see it. Miraculous discovery.
Night above, Your Majesty, one of the peasants from my estate discovered something extraordinary.
I was lost in the desert herding my sheep, and I ran out of water. Then I swear I heard the voice of the 9th god in my ear. He said, "Drink and be sustained, for you are faithful." Then an oasis bubbled up from the dry sand.
Praise the 9th!
Even better, the water has healing properties. A single sip fixed my sprained ankle.
A true miracle in the south. This is marvelous news indeed. We must allow the kingdom's faithful to access the sacred water. Nay, the whole world.
Wait for 3, Your Highness. Why have you cut off the top?
Cause that lower stuff that I find important.
Boring.
We don't want farming, I guess. That's fine.
Disgruntled grandees claim that the 9th god created this miracle on their land as an opportunity to profit, to reward them in this life for their devout faith. But they can't deny that it still brings in gold for the south. Enterprising priests travel to the holy spring to sell relics, and merchants hawk sovereign snacks and delicacies. So you still make money off it. The name of the 9th god rings out all through the kingdom. I am quite scared of the north though.
Silma, I have something I need to discuss with you.
What?
That oaf, Chief Lucky J, challenged my honor, calling me a coward only fit to fight training dummies. I must regain my honor by fighting him at once.
Give him a good kicking for me.
By the 9th, I will, not to worry.
The very next day, Chief Lucky J is summoned to the fighting ring for the much anticipated duel.
Are you ready, Vina? I shall enjoy putting you in your place.
Cheer for Vina, she's my wife. Vina grins ever so slightly. The two combatants circle each other like lions, their swords drawn and pointed at each other. When they finally come to blows, the fight is over almost as quickly as it begins. A quick parry here, a thrust there, and suddenly Vina is holding up her hands in a display of surrender.
I surrender, you win.
Well fought, Chief Lucky. Vina's face is a storm of anger and humiliation. Chief Lucky J merely laughs.
Better luck next time. At least you've proven you're not a coward. Just inept with the blade despite all that
Vina
practice.
barely speaks to you over the coming weeks. Instead, she spends most of her time in the practice yard, angrily swinging at the dummies from dawn till dusk. Maybe she'll actually get better at it. Alright, another auction.
Well, I'm sure she can learn how to fight
What?
from you,
I'm
Chris.
not a fighter. I say, as I believe my character is covered in scars, isn't he? Why would you want to lower military strength?
Why does everyone have so much money and I have none?
It's because you just started.
They got bribed, I think.
Bribes.
Oh, I want to get bribed.
Yeah, I wish they.
It might happen. It might happen.
Exactly. Good.
I'll have to see if I have the funding for it. Time's up.
Thanks for the help,
A
whoever
deer
funded that.
park has been funded, and a grand bazaar, lowering the farming and raising the trade.
Thanks for the help, bloody.
High blood.
About your heir. Your marriage to Vina is not what you'd hoped. She seldom sleeps in your bed, and over breakfast you exchange only a few frosty words before she departs for a combat trail. The last thing on your mind is procuring an heir, but the need of the kingdom must prevail. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. But something's still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young, whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard. Or the youngest of your many cousins. I plan to adopt a lowborn child from the orphanage. The nobles won't be too happy with a lowborn child being elevated to the status of a royal. I urge you to reconsider. My mind is made up. I'll make the necessary arrangements. Right, Legends Rising. You're aware of the ice giants, I hope. Brutish creatures that live in the frozen waste beyond the northern borders. In a time before time, they ruled the north and kept people as slaves. The chiefs are willing to let bygones be bygones. They're forging an alliance with the giants to bring down your kingdom. What are the chiefs offering to those overgrown monsters? My intelligence suggests that the chiefs have offered up the kingdom as plunder for the giants when the time comes. It's not often I say this, but the kingdom's strong economy is a problem. Even ice giants can sense such a lucrative opportunity. What am I supposed to do? Tank my economy? That would certainly be one strategy, yes.
See.
Actually, no. This is the worst one. Guys, you should have... You should have gone for A!
We should have gone for A. We could have survived this
If you had
trade.
gone for A, it would have lowered trade and it would have stopped them. Now it's just...
No, we have no trades for it to lower and still.
Man, that's too bad you had to veto something.
Build a wall. Mate, if you didn't go to the
Yeah,
bottom,
and
we
if
all
you had
would've
voted for the
one,
bottom
so-
one, it would have just passed like anything. It wouldn't have stopped them.
We have the strongest military, so yeah.
If our swords can't protect our lands, maybe we should be robbed.
A wall? I really don't think that's necessary. Such things are always torn down.
Perhaps he's
eventually.
right, but at least it will buy you some time. Work on the so-called Zilma's Wall begins right away. There's no time to waste. The chief's step goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. the crab trial. After months of delay, Lord Patrician Bloody Agent is finally due to stand trial for his crab-related market manipulation. You stand accused of perpetrating fraud and tricking hundreds into buying expensive crabs. How do you plead?
Bloody wake up.
Return to the
Bloody
land of the
wake
living
up.
bloody.
I'm guilty. Very guilty. Kill me.
Yes, obviously I pronounce you guilty as charged, and your fate will be decided by the monarch.
Kill.
Hang the scoundrel!
Death.
I'm
Death.
The next morning you stand at your balcony and watch as Lord Patrician Bloody Agent is led to the gallows.
I deserve this.
His words are cut off as the news tightens. Lord Patrician Bloody Agent has died. Bloody Agent II has joined the council. Somewhere along the coast, Lord Patrician Bloody Agent II strolls in his olive grove, accompanied by a close friend. The Palace Watch... What? Is he back?
He's not even fucking
No.
here.
Alright.
No.
The Palace Watch won't accept our bribes. The treasury's practically overflowing. They don't need our money. Oh wait, he also did the voice for as Crimson, didn't he?
And I'm supposed they ran straight to the spy master to blab about it. Too damn our luck. Is this the end?
The best investments are never profitable to begin with. We will bide our time and strike again when a monarch least expects it. Patricians aim to lower the treasury to 1500 or less. Down in the south, Grandy Ludolf is visiting the wizard F. Morrow in her tower, floating on the island amidst the clouds.
I walked through the apiary last night, and the dreams of being still ruled their crystalline cities. What's taking so long?
Oh, please, just give me a few more months upon my honor. I won't let you
Hurry
down.
up. I'm not accustomed to failure.
Sparks fly from F. Morrow's fingers and Grandy Ludolf yelps in pain, his hair standing on end. The Grandee's aim is to lower all regions combined farming to 14 or less. I have to lower their defiance. I can raise the chief's defiance by a bit.
Don't do that.
Oh my god, what the fuck? The entire north. A spot of heresy.
Your Highness, I'm stunned, outraged, and incensed. I've been summoned to trial by the Inquisition on some nonsense fabricated charge. They're saying a group of church missionaries went missing near my lands. The weather's cold around there. Anything could have happened to them. No one defends me. No one dares defend me on their own. They're too scared of the High Inquisitors. The trial is set, but the council must intervene, Your Greatness.
Though she remains silent. Oh, wait, she's not saying this. Though she remains silent, the council is keenly aware of the High Inquisitor's steely gaze from across the chamber. Have fun.
I'm back.
Go A.
You won't
Go
let
B
any
now.
man
B,
die.
B. Yeah.
Unfortunately for Father Matt II, the bodies of the missing missionaries are found poorly hidden in his cellars. Upon hearing the news, however, the High Inquisitor gives you a thin smile.
Your Majesty, this is very interesting indeed. The Inquisition thanks you.
Well, we've got Chief Valaria III. The treasury is now even higher. The rewards of prosperity.
Your Greatness, merchants are visiting the north from as far afield as Valaria and Altash. Our quarterly figures are stunning.
Ugh, merchants.
I agree, but they're a small price to pay for the price they pay, or prices they pay.
Your Highness, this northern economist has an audacious idea for all this wealth.
Called an experiment. We give the peasants gold whether or not they're working. This will ensure a base level of comfort and security for all.
Acts of my ancestors, what are you saying? That we should hand out cash for nothing?
With respect, how is that different from chiefs receiving fees from their serfs?
It's completely different. Your Majesty, this lunacy cannot possibly be considered.
Patricians, remember you don't want the treasury to win. You gotta vote D.
What? No, go for A. It
What does that do?
lowers the wealth of
B.
the chiefs, and it raises. Oh wait, that's not something the grandees want. And
No, you want B.
You cannot trust the king. He's been full of lies.
come on, grandees, go for A. No, Ludolf.
It's gonna hinder that cost though.
Kush.
I don't know what I just picked. I
Yeah,
just picked one there
good
when
job. You're helping the chiefs.
We're on God's side now.
Gods be good, but those are our merchants.
It's tough for the chiefs to give up some of their monopoly. But as merchants extend trade routes across the kingdom, the other regions quickly feel the benefit. More and more counting houses are built, and long abandoned roads are rebuilt to allow for safe passage of caravans. A contentious sale.
Your Majesty, this is an outrage. Lord Patrician Ascrimson, 5th, 6th. No, Mike is trying to steal my bear from under my nose.
Did you say bear?
It's not his bear. I was about to buy this beast from an adventurer in the Tatterlands when Chief Lucky J turned up, shouting and raving about
And
Skurinor.
who is Skurinor?
The northern goddess of medicine and knowledge. The bear wears her mark upon her brow.
I
clear
suppose
as
this
day.
is a matter for the council.
Mark my words, if this bear is not brought to the north where she belongs, there be trouble.
You know, for once I actually agree that something needs to go to the north.
His bear, guys.
The chiefs gratefully purchased the bear for an extortionate amount from the Tatterlands adventurer, who can't believe her luck. Naturally, the patricians aren't happy to have lost their potential zoo exhibit, but there's little they can do. The bear turns out to be a fearsome creature with bright white fur and intent green eyes, and she's vast. Even on all fours, she stands taller than a wagon. She's transported north slowly and carefully, sedated by special herbs, and followed by a stream of worshipping villagers. Chief Lucky J is delighted that scurrying nurse has been done. Okay. Back in the north, Chief Valaria III is hosting yet another feast at his clan hall. Meat is being passed around in good measures, and some chiefs are dancing on the tables. That can only mean two things: really good news or really bad news.
Big Bite II, pass me the drink you outlived. I'm drinking until my ancestors feel it.
Why, those ice giants I saw on my way through your lanes. Have you really done it?
Your eyes don't deceive you, lad. They'll be marching with us come tomorrow. And by Grahala's beard, did they come out in force? We must have really impressed them with our reports of the kingdom's bounty.
Their guards are good, but what happens after the ice giants march?
Acts of my ancestors, I hadn't thought about that. Someone fetch me another drink, then assemble the other chiefs. Quickly, damn you.
Okay, grandees and patricians, you know what this means. We need to do anything to raise stability. We can only beat the north if you vote with me.
Don't lie to them. There won't be much left after the palace after this, but we'll build a new one, bigger and fancier, with more bones.
More bones?
Ale slushes all over the floor as Chief Valaria III teeters on the edge of a bench.
Either way, we'll sort it out when we're done pillaging. For now, let's party!
I don't know whose house this one belonged to again.
Whose is it?
I believe Valaria.
Oh. We do need to make sure the kingdom is sufficiently unstable, don't forget. Or they'll unite and repel us, ice giants and
For
all.
the final stage of their scheme, the chiefs must lower stability to 3 or less.
Shit.
Okay. Damn, I still don't have a kid. That is a really big issue, honestly. Your Majesty, the courts are overloaded. They simply can't fit any more prisoners into their prison cells. Guys, please build more prison. Yeah, please build more prisons.
Lottery sounds pretty cool,
Exactly.
doesn't it?
Who doesn't want more prisons?
Well, we can kill all the prisoners or build more prisons.
Oh, there sadly isn't a choice to kill all the prisoners, so... Please,
Yeah,
guys.
we can only build more.
Don't...
Put it off there.
Voting tied at 3.
I feel like my fellow
I
British
don't see how
sort
this
of
is free,
AFK.
but...
Well, he's I think he's
Brisbane is
disconnected from the
AFK,
game,
he's
so he gets
disconnected.
correct.
Oh,
vote.
yeah.
Bloody
Yeah,
ale,
he's AFK.
too.
Build more prisons.
You get more voting power.
Fuck. Yes, Your Majesty, I'll send the letter right away.
Told you we should. Come on.
Building the new prisons turns out to be trickier than expected. Bureaucracy piles up, stonemasons turn up and leave again, and by the end of the season, one of the new prisons is barely started. The court remain overloaded. Well, shit. That's really bad. Mysterious ship.
Your Highness, a shipwreck has appeared on the edge of my state. It's not even from the south. Its name is the Petronola, that bears a coastal flag.
Oh, fuck. That vessel went missing a few months back. We feared she was lost at sea.
Well, she's been found on land, right on top of my favorite picnic spot. Peasants discovered only one survivor on board, a coastal sailor. Claims to remember nothing of what happened.
Ugh, my head's killing me. Has been ever since I woke up. I'll be honest, you look awful. I feel awful, Your Highness. I swear I didn't do anything. Last I remember, we were sailing along coastal waters. They're nothing.
This poor soul needs looking after. We must care for him in one of our monasteries.
No, we must interrogate him further. I must know why this ship is on my land.
Excuse me. Oh, my bad.
Okay, guys, let's just send the sailor to monastery.
You need the patricians. You need to be treasury down.
Yeah, I guess. Guess you have a point there. A scholar from Quail University quickly arrives. She attacks the sailor's throat, pokes and prods his head with calipers, and makes him inhale a foul-smelling vapor.
This is the most serious case of memory loss I've seen in a long time. Technically, this man should be a gibbering mess on the floor. Hey, I'm right here. Your Majesty, I need more time to handle this.
Okay. Swan trouble. You're enjoying a quiet game of croquet with your Chancellor when Grandy No Mike marches across your lawn, arm in a sling.
Thanks, preserve us. Look what you foul beasts have done to
My
me.
foul beast?
Yes, Your Highness, don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about. I was having a lovely stroll in my new deer park when I was ambushed by the feathery white spawn of the seventh god himself. Broke my arm with one blow from its wing. As monarch, you own every swan in the kingdom. You're responsible for this injury. I demand justice.
Technically, you do own all the swans in the kingdom, Your Majesty. That's been a law for at least 100 years. But I'm not sure this means you're responsible for the actions of said swans.
Of course it does, you buffoon. I'm feeling better already.
You like money, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Oh wait, of course you like money. You always want more money. Alright, everyone agreed.
This scarcely compensates for the trauma. I still get screamy flashbacks when I see a person with an unusually long neck. But I suppose it's better than nothing. Next time, Your Highness, keep your swans under control.
Let's end the season. Your heir. Finally. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to... The council hall's filled with nervous silence. Okay, it does raise stability, thank God. My adopted lowborn child. Silence continues, expecting a few stifled coughs after the awkward pause has stretched out to over a minute. There's finally some sporadic applause. The nobles don't appreciate you inducting a lowborn child into the royal family, but whether they like it or not, by designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom.
Your Highness, may be the first to congratulate you on adopting an heir. What is the name?
Zilma II.
The gods are good, Your Highness. I'm sure little Silver II will grow up to be a chip of the old block.
Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. The Wandering Bard. Your Majesty, a traveling bard. She says she has come to compose a song for you. Not just any bard, Your Highness. The best in all the land. Sally Six Fingers they call me. Song, you say? About me? Why, of course. In fact, I have the tune and verse all but ready. I have saved my best work for you, my monarch. All I require is a subject. What should I tell the masses of you? What would you like to inspire? Teach them to love me. I will do so, Your Highness. Absolutely. Give me but a few weeks, and everyone within the Crownlands will know of your benevolence. Pray, I need but only a small payment of 500 gold for the time. A discount rather for one as esteemed as yourself. You deserve more than that. What about 1,000? Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. She hurries out of the throne room to do your bidding. The song has the desired effect, with everyone praising your good nature. Okay, I gave up a sacrifice to get the patricians a bit further, but at least it keeps the chiefs away from Ragnarok.
Our Wondrous Bear is driving in the north, Your Highness, just as Skurinor would wish. The god speakers have gained visions of new herbs and medicines ever since she arrived. Thank Morgana.
Can you share this knowledge with the rest of the kingdom?
Maybe I'd have to ask god speakers about that. It is sacred knowledge after all. The only thing is that she's eating a lot. Our hunters have to push into the frozen bastes to find enough food to go round.
Having second thoughts, are you? Perhaps the bear would do better in a nice cozy menagerie.
Lucky is done with his bear. I guess if Lucky is done with his bear, we have to go with that. Am I right?
Will he get paid for?
I have no idea.
By the ninth, not our bear. By the ninth. How could you do this to us?
To say that the chiefs aren't happy is an understatement. Riots break out across the north. Someone breaks into the council hall at night and scrawls the symbol of Skurinorn over the walls. The bear is transported once more back south. This time she's increasingly impatient and eats one of her guards along the way. Hopefully she'll settle in more comfortably once she gets to the menagerie. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Defiance is way too fucking high.
Luck is with us, my friend. The palace watch are in our pocket. They took our money gladly. The kingdom can barely afford to pay them a living wage.
Music to my ears. Soon the throne will be ours.
Indeed it will, but now we must plan our next steps.
Oh no. Am I seriously gonna...
You probably have military high enough.
Fuck.
Over the next few months, we'll have our troops infiltrate the capital, disguised as beggars. They'll swap places with the palace watch, one by one. Once the monarch realizes they're surrounded by our troops, it'll be too late. They'll be helpless little fly, caught in our web.
Magnificent! But once we've turned the monarch into our puppet, won't the other chiefs and grandees notice?
That's why we need a strong army to make them think twice about challenging us. United with the monarch's forces, we'll be
For the
unstoppable.
final stage of the scheme, the patricians must raise their military to at least 10. You need to max it out.
Jesus.
Oh no.
Hey, Bloody. Mind sponsoring another deer park?
Not this time.
Of course he wants, because he now wants to build a fortress.
Fuck, I don't get fucking Asgrimson's money as well.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, so do we get both, or does that just show the two, like, top voted items?
You get the
Yeah.
top two.
At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be the greatest monarch who ever lived. You're well on track to achieve that aim. Well done, your majesty. But to shut down your noble scheming for good, we need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. We should crush these disloyal nobles, smash their armies, and force them to submit. On the other hand, your majesty, if you help us spread the zeal of the ninth god, the church will lend our full support with the backing of the church. The nobles wouldn't dare move against you. Crush all those plotting against you with the iron fist.
Hero is going to be very
A wise
difficult.
decision, your majesty. I'll begin putting together my plans. But of course it won't be easy. Your priority is to raise your authority in the kingdom's overall military. As much as you can. And of course, there can't be open rebellion amongst the nobles. Bankruptcy looms. The treasury is almost empty, your highness. What do you suggest we do? Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. You could get a bank loan, or sell off the crown jewels, or perhaps crack open some of your predecessor tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold, or so I've heard.
Tombs.
I own the
Tombs,
royal
tombs,
mint,
tombs.
don't I? Make more coins. Turning out new coins, allowing you to pay off several old debts.
That's how
Yeah, there is no
economics
such
works.
thing as hyperinflation.
It's great for the stability.
Your Majesty, I'm pleased to say that my research on that amnestic sailor has borne fruit. The fellow who turned up on the southern estate? He's remembered his adventure. It only took a bit of lead tincture, some fasting, a little bloodletting to clear his head. The Petronilla came into contact with a wizard. No wonder the sailor didn't remember anything. He was addled by the wizard's powers. The ship will have magical residue clinging to it too. A most exciting phenomenon. Monsieur Ludolf.
Ludok.
Ludolf.
Wait, you're saying this wreck is
Oh,
dangerous?
immensely.
Then it must be destroyed.
No, it's vital that we investigate this phenomenon. We might never see its like again. Fucking do what you want. Well, as you wish, Your Highness. Rumor about the mysterious shipwreck fly back and forth across the south. You doubt you've heard the last of it. End the season. But why would I raise taxes if I already...
Raise taxes,
Raise taxes, raise taxes, raise taxes.
Tax the
Raise
Lord.
from.
Tax the petitions. Bribe the grandees.
Ambition, tyranny. You've done some redecorating in the throne room, anticipating your future as an iron-fisted tyrant. When a marshal walks in, she whistles appreciatively. I like what you've done with the place. Lots of change and spikes. Is that a working Iron Maiden? I oiled the hinges myself. Very good. A master artificer looks after their tools. But that's nothing. You pull a lever in your throne, and the trapdoor opens just to the marshal's left. Beneath it is a pit full of writhing snakes, all deadly, of course. Ha! Classic. Let them try to vote against you now. She composes herself. I've been surveying the troops across the kingdom. Listen to the marshal's report. The troops are looking good, Your Majesty. The soldiers of the south are in tip-top condition. Now the key is to make sure the armies are loyal to us, not to their region. Easier said than done, of course. I need to speak to the ordinary soldiers, grease some bombs, smoke some cigars, reminisce over old war stories. They don't respect the council any more than I do. But at the end of the day, Your Majesty, it will come down to how much they respect you. That evening, she rides out to meet with the kingdom soldiers and get the lay of the land. Wait for her to return. When she returns, GG by the way, when she returns, the marshal punches you in the arm so hard you almost puke. Is that good? Was that a happy punch? The troops are with us. They've fed up of the council passing all these namby-pamby so-called laws. It's time for an iron fist to punch this kingdom back into shape. Over the next few weeks, soldiers across the kingdom mutiny against their commanding officers and swear fealty directly to the monarch. The nobles beg for a council session to discuss the crisis, but you put them off, blaming the renovation of the council hall. Of course, there's one person you can't avoid, your wife.
By the ninth, I won't be pleased if you crush my people underfoot with this harebrained plan.
They're not your people anymore. They're more my people than you are. She walks out without another word. Ah well, she'll learn. They'll all learn. At long last, after you're sure the armies of the kingdom are in the palm of your hand, you allow the next council session to go ahead. The final, council session. The marshal stands at your right hand, flanked by a garrison of the city watch. The nobles fall in, one by one.
Is that an Iron
Most of them are
Maiden?
looking nervous, but Grandy Ludolf just looks angry.
Your recent conduct has been outrageous, Your Holiness, unforgivable. Delaying the council sessions, secret meetings with our soldiers, violating the federal contract. My top officers have been killed in this little mutiny of yours. Let's call a vote right now. I'm ready to deprive you of that crown. No, scratch that. I'm ready to deprive you of your head.
Pull your newly installed lever.
I'm up.
The trapdoor opens beneath Grandy Ludolf's feet. With a strangled shriek, he falls into the pit of snakes. There's a moment of silence.
Ludolf, no!
Oh, sorry.
Your Majesty, I'm sure we are all delighted to be here.
Right, you lot. I don't think we need any more votes, do we? The monarch can take over from here.
Of course, Marshal.
Indeed. I wouldn't want to do anything unfortunate. As the nobles shuffle out with their tails between their legs, you let out a joyful laugh. Maybe some would describe it as an evil cackle. But those people would be dissidents, and you deal with them harshly. Without the council holding you back, your daily duties are so easy, so efficient. Your firm grip on the kingdom will secure an excellent future for little Zilma II when the time comes. Your reign of terror is here, but your future has only just begun.
Well, at least
The
they
chief's
didn't tax
agreement
us.
with the
We were loyalists would attack
The
us.
chief's agreement with the ice giants fell apart, and the giants ended up attacking the north instead. The subsequent war kept the chiefs too busy to worry about matters of the throne. The attempt to woo Evmoral to the southern cause was doomed to failure. Eventually, the wizard, bored of these mortal quabbles, flew up into the clouds, leaving Grandy Ludolf without help. The patricians' attempt to worm their way into the palace was uncovered, and a number of arrests were made. Lord Patrician Bloody Agent ended his life chained upside down to a dungeon wall.
Why do I keep getting arrested? What the fuck?
Monarch Zilma's reign spanned another 15 blood-drenched years. The council couldn't defy them, fearing a gruesome fate. It was a dark and fearful time for everyone but the monarch, who seemed to enjoy themselves immensely, especially when spikes and thumbscrews were involved. Monarch Zilma the Cruel.
Yeah, as Grimson,
The
you
wealth-
get a bear later.
The wealthiest
Poorest
noble was
noble.
No
The
Mike
bear,
Mike.
and then you
The
give it
poorest
back.
noble was Big Bite II.
Hey, I was tied with you there, but I've also got 450.
Our next king, Zilma II.
Is going to crash the economy.
Maybe we saved the economy by having a new king this time. Oh, but lovely stuff. I can't believe I actually managed to fix that.
But fix is a strong
Well-
word. Resorting to tyranny is an interesting
Hey.
fix.
If it works, it works. Yeah. But that was actually a great round. I'm not sure how much time everyone still has left.
I can't do another
Alright.
round, unfortunately.
Then we will have to see when we can play again. It was
We'll have to
yes.
play another time. I'll have to play the Grandees again if I want to get the money now, unfortunately.
Yes. But thanks for everyone for being here, because this was once again a big group, which has been a while, and it was once again a lot of fun.
No, it was
Yeah, everyone almost.
Yeah,
completed the snow,
it
to
was
be
a
honest.
really close one. I
Not
just
even
got
one
lucky
more
with the
minute
two rolls.
Really close.
Because if I had failed that, I believe most likely the patricians would have won that.
The stability will have gone down if you
Oh,
failed
yeah,
one
true.
of the checks. And the Northwood will have won.
Oh, by the way, guys, the North, you guys are just fucking yourselves over with these 50% unity votes. That was broken. That was unbelievably lucky you got that one.
Well, I wish you all a good evening and a good night.
Yeah, cheers.
Night.
Good evening,
bye-bye.
good night. See you later.
And I'd like to thank everyone that watched the stream today. Surprisingly, we actually had some people watching. And if you liked it, be sure to like and perhaps subscribe. I've got a nice video on my channel with the history so far. It is missing the last 2 sessions, but it has all the endings so far. And maybe I'll see you guys again.